guys, thanks for tuning in to Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Brielle Jungblut, and today we're here with Coach Dahm. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
Awesome. With spring break and the weather, your women's tennis team hasn't stepped on the court since March 6th. How difficult will it be for your team when they compete again this week?
Well, we'll see. But it's kind of hard to keep motivated when all you do is practice. So it's hard to keep the level up at practice sometimes because they want to play.
Right.
And it's just day in of drills.
Your men's team has played one match since March 6th, but doesn't play again until Thursday. With a record of 5-5, how big of a weekend is it for the men?
It's going to be huge because we play Francis Marion in their conference, and then Young Harris, which is conference. And these are the teams that we're right around the same level as. There'd be the bubble teams, whether or not we make conference tournament, whether or not we make regionals. So this is one of the biggest weekends of the year.
In the win over Belmont Abbey, who played the best in the lineup?
Oh, wow.
Put you in a tough spot.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to remember. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Okay. Despite being shorthanded, your women's teams head into this week with a 6-4 mark, and they're 2-2 in conference. How big is it this week for them?
Really the same as the guys. The same teams are kind of on the bubble on both sides. So we're going to need a couple players to step up a little more than they have before, being shorthanded, if we're going to make a run.
For the women's team, you guys have been on the road for a pretty long time. How hard is that?
It's like you said, we haven't played since before spring break, so I think they're ready to play anywhere.
Right, right.
Put us on the road, whatever.
Your men's team has won 3 of its last 4 outings. Is this a sign that your team is coming together and playing well at the right time, or is it due to an extremely tough schedule at the start of the season?
Yeah, I think a little of both. I mean, we're definitely playing better now, but we're also playing maybe slightly weaker teams too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What does each of your teams need to do in order to make to postseason play?
Well, first to make the conference tournament. We probably can't lose any more out-of-conference matches, and then once we make the conference tournament, we probably have to win a couple matches, which might mean if we made it like a 7-8 spot, we play like a 1 or 2 seed, maybe lose there and then win the consi. That's probably the best path to making it to regionals would be to win the consolation.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. Good luck this weekend. That wraps things up with Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Brielle Jungblut.